Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. This is a how does this person feel about you reading. This is for Libra friends. I hope you're doing well, guys. This is for you. The reading for today is applicable for singles, couples in a relationship, dating, or getting to know. And this is for Libra friends. Please, universe, what can I get for Libra? How does this person feels about my Libra friends? What is the message that is ready for Libra to know and meant for them to know? How does this person, feels about Libra? Okay. Four of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Justice card in reverse. This is your card, Libra. Page of Cups. All right, let's start off your reading. So how does this person feels about you? How this person feels about Libra? You've got Four of Swords in reverse, a Knight of Pentacles, and then a Knight of Swords. So for some of you, you aren't talking right now, or this person is not really responsive, or a slow movement. There's some sort of delay. They definitely would like to action or to move forward, Libra. But it seems to be your person is needing a break. They need to recuperate. They need to rest up. For some of you, I'm really getting the word. It's better that they wouldn't reply, they wouldn't call, they wouldn't connect, because it might just lead into fire or something to do with they're holding the fire because they don't want to miss the opportunity towards you, Libra. Okay. Also, it is advice, or someone advised them to hold your fire, hold your action, because you might lose the connection. Something to do with, it's a good thing, something to do with someone advised them that it's a good thing to rest up, to recuperate, to let go some of those misunderstanding, because there is the right time to action. Okay, so your person is possibly thinking, recuperating. For some of you, they might be physically sick. For some of you, they're really intentionally not replying, not responding, or not giving you a lot of attention, because for them it is the best right now, and they're reserving their energy, because they'll definitely have a Knight of Swords moment, conversation to you. Knight of Swords, this is very fast energy. And also, if you look at the Knight of Swords, it's in red, it's in fire, and it's in action. So Four of Swords to Knight of Swords is that, let me save something. Like, I don't want to miss the opportunity for you and me, Libra. So it is best not to say anything that I might regret, or you and I might regret. It is a good thing right now that your person is distancing themselves to you. If you guys had a messy fight, or you guys had a breakup, something to do with I want to save whatever it is left between the two of us, or let me put it on hold, so that I am in the right headspace when I talk to you again. I will action to you, but let me just rest up, okay? Because if I do it now, like if I do it and I'm not well rested, then we might miss the opportunity of understanding each other, all right? So they have a plan. They just need some time off, or a break, or something to do with, it's very hot or messy right now, that it is better to untangle, or to disconnect, or to delink your energy with each other. Also, I'm picking up other people advising them to hold off before regretting something that you like impulsiveness. There's some people around you guys, that possibly friends or family, that's before you say anything that you don't mean because of your angry or impulsiveness, hold off. It's better to rest, so that you don't miss that opportunity. All right, because there would be a time that your person would be ready, after resting. They would activate the Knight of Swords, and that Knight of Swords energy, Libra, it could be a situation in the near future where you could still have an argument. Like I'm really seeing and picking up the energy that you would still have that argumentative conversation, a little bit of sharp, messages that could still hurt, but it's a residual stuff that, because you haven't been able to talk to each other, the first part of the conversation or the messages or the phone call, or the messages or the email or the communication, it's still a bit harsh. But eventually, if you try to be the big person in here, eventually they'll realize that there's no point on arguing, because I really came here to tell you that I'm still holding my pentacles. They're still wanting to share time, effort, dating, getting to know, or the relationship. This is I'm really feeling like this is your person. You still hold a part of them. They still cherish the memories, the time. This is practical. So, if there are other distraction around them, they still hold your pentacles. Your pentacles is converted to memories and effort. You're still pretty much on top of their choices, okay? But there's some sort of the initial conversation, it's a bit harsh. But if you just let them, it's a conversation, it's a scenario where you just really have to let it out. It might be painful, but once it's out, it's going to soften up your emotions. Because swords, it's quick, it's cutting, but sooner or later, it's gonna be gone. Like once they will be tired. I felt like this Knight of Swords, if you let them do their thing, say their piece, they will be tired, and eventually they realize that I'm fighting a wall, or I'm fighting a person who doesn't want to fight back. And then they realize that at some point I've shared the beautiful memories or effort with this person. Like deep inside, this person still treasure you. You're still important, and they still care about you. But before they care, before this Queen of Pentacles is activated, before they actually care, it's a scenario where someone needs to be upset, let out all what they feel about you, and then when it's all gone, this Queen of Pentacles will be activated. Yeah, for some of you, they wouldn't mean what they say. That's why there are people telling them, hold off. They're just saying it because they're angry. Okay, eventually they would realize that I've been harsh. I've been really straightforwardly harsh, rude with Libra. I didn't realize that she is the mother of my kids, or we've shared beautiful memories. They realize, if you have a person, they've been sharp, they've been, they've been cross about you, they've been short-tempered or cranky, they realize that it's their fault, that they shouldn't behave like that. All right. Yep, the Justice card is in reverse. So this is really, if you don't, like, there's an energy here that if for you, Libra, you think that this person is not making sense on what they're bringing you, they're picking a fight, they're very exaggerated on the accusation, on the wordings, because I'm really picking up an energy where they could be argumentative, and the conversation and the subject, it's blown out of proportion. If you felt like this person is acting, behaving, or communicating in that way, you just really have to shut up. Like be the big person and say, can you listen to what you're saying to me? Our argument is this. How come it becomes the problem of the world? So because that's, once they realize that they're actioning, what they're telling you is something exaggerated or something coming from impulsiveness or being upset, they realize that it isn't right, it's injustice, it's not fair to treat Libra this way. For some of you, something triggered them to Knight of Swords. So for some of you, Libra, who would be pushy, who would be triggering this person to be upset, be ready, because they're gonna shoot you some Knight of Swords moment. So it's gonna be harsh. So for some of you, Libra, if you felt like you have pushed this person to their boundary and they're upset, all you have to really do, if it's your mistake, if it's your fault, is just to really listen. I know it's gonna be harsh, I know it's gonna be rude, but just really listen, because eventually once they take out all of whatever it is that you push the button, they would realize that, okay, I've said too much. I know it's Libra. For some of you Libra, it might be your fault. So they realize, I know it's Libra's fault, but I shouldn't have said that or behaved that way. They realize that they become the bad person instead of the good person because of this Knight of Swords moment. So I'm really picking up a lot of energy in here. To deal with this is to really be calm, be logical, even if it's really triggering the beast in you to because I felt like they're triggering you to bite back, like to fight back, and it's not gonna make it more better if you clash. All right, so because they would only slow down, back off, or they would only activate this caring nature if you just be the big person in here. Okay, they realize that it's not fair what they did to you, Libra. And Page of Cups is here, so they're gonna do something, a message, a communication, a sweet, because I always find the Page of Swords something sweet. It's an apology as well. They will initiate an apology, a message of peace. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So they'll initiate a message of peaceful offering, because they've been mean, they've been injustice, not fair with you, because there's a Knight of Swords in here. So don't push the button, Libra. If it's requiring to wait, then do it. There are supportive people and energy around you, but for some of you, Libra, it's too late. You have already triggered something, or for some of you, you're about to trigger it, because for some of you, I'm feeling like impatient energy in here. But whatever it is, if you felt like it is your fault, it's what do you call that thing when you are arrested by the police? It's better not to say anything. You better keep your mouth shut, and get your attorney, something like that. But if you felt like it is more of you, Libra, that it's more of your fault, that you push the button and they retaliate, you just keep quiet and really listen to them, because eventually they would step back, and that's where you get the caring or the apology. Okay, so this is your reading, Libra. Thank you so much for tuning in, for coming here. I hope I've delivered something that would be able to assist you with how does this person feels about you today. So keep calm and deal with the situation one at a time. All right. Thanks, Libra. Bye bye.